This is Cross Border Showcase. Once again, Dee Alexander.
In this segment, we're highlighting skiing, and not just in any one area, but in multiple areas all around New York State. 54 areas, as a matter of fact. We welcome Scott Brandi, who is president of Ski Areas of New York, to Cross Border Showcase. Hi, Scott.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Something tells me that you yourself are an avid skier.
Yes, I am. Very passionate. Raised a family of skiers and snowboarders, and you know, every chance we get, as soon as the snow guns get turned on and the weather gets cold, we're out there skiing and snowboarding.
So I'm sure you know as well as anybody the kind of variety of ski experiences and snow experiences that New York has to offer.
Well, you know, we really do. With over 50 ski areas, we have more skiers than any other state in the country. Geographically diverse ski areas close to every major metropolitan area. Many ski areas clustered along the border, both western, central, and northern parts of New York. Great ski areas such as Titus Mountain up in Malone. They have some great ski and stay packages up there. The owners of Titus also own a Holiday Inn Express, so they're able to put together some wonderful packages, and that's right up in Malone. Of course, you have Lake Placid with Whiteface and the wonderful Olympic Village of Lake Placid. A little bit further south, Gore Mountain. Incredible mountain, gondolas, detachable chairs, great facilities. And, of course, central New York, Bristol Mountain, Swain. You go over to the west. I'm sure many of your listeners are familiar with Kissing Bridge, are familiar with Holiday Valley in the beautiful town of Orchardville, Peak and Peak. Then there's a beautiful club called Hollamont, which is open midweek. They just put in a new detachable chair. We really have something for everybody. When I say something for everybody, demographically, you have a family, you have children, they want to learn how to ski and snowboard. We have wonderful children's programs. If you're an expert, again, every one of those skiers I mentioned have have double diamond, single diamond expert trails, really have a little bit of something for everybody. And then, you know, talking about skiing, we can just jump over and talk about lodging. All of those skiers I mentioned have ski and stay packages. And again, they run the gamut from economy lodging to luxurious lodging. Many of the facilities are ski in, ski out as well. So you can't beat that for convenience.
No.
You park your car, and you don't get back in your car until your vacation's done.
Yeah, that's great. And you do make an important point, Scott, about how not only does New York State have great areas for skiing, but also the operators of that area make it very easy and affordable for you to plan your vacation around skiing, or at least incorporate skiing into your vacations to New York State.
Right. And that's a really good point, because not only, you know, skiing is obviously the winter activity we're focused on in this discussion, but many of these facilities have indoor-outdoor pools. Some of them have spas, so there's something there for mom and dad. Wonderful shopping, nightlife, great restaurants, again, diversity for family dining right on up to romantic candlelight dinners. You know, just something for everybody, from bed and breakfast, like I said before, to 4-star lodging. So it really does cover the gamut. And, you know, I would advise your listeners, if they're interested, and I hope you are, go to iSkiNY.com. You can click on mountains. It'll show the entire state of New York. You can pick the geographical region you're interested in. Click on, you know, whatever skiers are in that region. You'll come up with a page that's dedicated to that ski area, and of course you can link right through to that respective ski area's website. So we're trying to make it easy. One-stop shopping. You can go check it out at iSkiNY.com.
You're listening to Cross Border Showcase. We're speaking with Scott Brandi, who is president of Ski Areas of New York, and we can tell by listening to you, Scott, how passionate you are about the subject.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, snowboarding too. Of course, you know, my son loves to snowboard. And cross-country skiing is also part of the big picture, snowmobiling and even tubing and any of the snow-related outdoor activities. Pretty much anywhere you plan to vacation in New York State, you can find a way to incorporate that into your time here.
Absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned tubing, and that's a great, you know, after-skiing activity. If mom and dad want to take the kids over to the respective ski area's tubing area, a lot of our ski areas have. Kissing Bridge has a huge facility. Holiday Valley has tubing. Peak and Peak has tubing. You can go up to Lake Placid. There's tubing facility there. Gore Mountain has tubing. So there's a lot of our facilities have incorporated the tubing activities into their operations. So it is a great family activity, lots of fun.
And in many of these areas, too, if you don't own your own equipment, or if you own it but you just don't want to bring it with you on your vacation, you can still ski.
Absolutely. I travel quite a bit, and I'm a good example of someone. I don't want to lug skis around, whether it's in my car or on an airplane. So I typically will rent high-end equipment. Most ski areas, I should probably say all ski areas, supply rentals, and they also supply for the more advanced skier what we call demo ski and snowboard packages. So yes, every ski area would have that available to the customer. And
especially for the kids, there's a way for kids to even learn how to ski and make it very affordable.
Yeah, and a kid's package, say a learn to ski package, not just for a kid, but for adults as well. A learn to ski package would include access to beginner lifts, rental equipment. Sometimes they'll even incorporate a helmet or an option to rent a helmet, which we highly advise. And, of course, a lesson. And the lessons could be anywhere from a 1 to 2, sometimes even 3-hour lessons. And learn to ski packages are a very, very affordable way to take up the lifetime sport of skiing.
Well, whether you love to ski or never have, I hope we piqued your interest, pardon the pun, and that you will go to iskiny.com and travel all around that website to get specific information about specific areas and programs and deals and all ways to make it so much easier for you to visit New York State and to work skiing into that vacation. Scott Brandi, president of Ski Areas of New York, thanks for being with us in Cross Border Showcase.
It was my pleasure.
There is more to come on Cross Border Showcase.